90% of the population has suffered, is suffering, or will suffer from bad posture. Hi, I'm Veronica with WatchMojo.com, and today we're looking at an evaluation that could improve your overall health.
When I do a physical fitness assessment, I'm looking at someone's medical history, I'm looking at their goals, I'm looking at their overall body composition, their body fat percentage, their muscle mass, their hydration levels. Then at the very end, I take a quick look at their posture to see how their architecture lines up. And when I see somebody who's a little bit crooked or rotated, I immediately try to refer them to my colleague Paul Gagne, who's a posturologist, because I know that if I train somebody who is out of alignment, I'm just going to build in future injury into that person.
And what is posturology?
It's the science of how do we stand up, basically, against gravity. And through certain exam, through the receptors, I check the eyes, mainly the feet, I'm able to detect what is the main receptor that's okay or off. And then it's easy to fix through proper reprogramming with exercises. And then the client feels a lot better, the foundation is built, and now they could go to the next level.
So you ready to go get started?
Yes. We're going to start with your evaluation. I'm going to take the sagittal plane. You're going to be facing this way. Good. You're going to relax completely. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and release. Now I'm going to take your frontal plane facing me. See, if you look at your right arm is longer than your left arm. Okay, and see your hips. If you put your hands on top of mine, you will see that your left hip is higher than your right. Basically, the whole right side is more down and you're shifted. The consequence is that you may have more tension on your left hip, and also you're going to have less strength on your right side. You're going to lock your elbow, keep your fingers up, resist as much as you can. See, that's perfect. And it's your left arm. Now resist as much as you can. See how easy? The reason is that when your shoulder is lower like this, under the armpit, it's called the brachial plexus. There's a bunch of nerve, veins, and arteries. It's a bit like if you're trying to wash your car and your brother is stepping on the hose and there's no pressure. What's going to happen is that over time, with your shoulder like this, you may throw your shoulder out, you may start to have problem in your upper trapezius, and you'll see this imbalance in your shoulder blades, let's say if you do burpees or push-ups. The next phase is going to be your feet. You're going to be facing the wall, please. Basically, I'm checking, see, you got good arch. Actually, you have eye arches. But let's see if they're equal. Stand on the right leg. So you're going outward. Now stand on the left leg. See, it's going inward. Basically, what I'm looking at is the malleoli. This is the pivot of the foot. If I have two scales, you have more weight on the right leg. Now Anik's going to show you a technique to evaluate your spine and also for detecting any disharmony on your spine. It's an advanced cat-camel, but it's a little more scientific. It's also a great learning tool after the test. It's not only a test, it's actually a very good exercise. It's one of the techniques we use to reprogram the postural system. And now we're going to try this on you. And you see Anik's pointing out the imbalance in her back that correspond to her weakness in her right shoulder. Because she has one shoulder lower, like I told her, in a push-up position, she's very vulnerable. She actually could hurt herself if she does too many push-ups. This exercise taught by Anik slowly will re-engram the proper movement.